Hey, Travelhearts! After Sydney and Melbourne, you might think you've seen Australia, but this country always has more waiting for you. Okay, deep breath. We're leaving behind the coffee buzz and laneways of Melbourne and heading straight into the red center of Australia. Welcome to Uluru, or as I like to call it, Mother Nature's mic drop moment. So, what is Uluru? It's not just a rock, sweetie. It's a massive sandstone monolith rising out of the desert, 348 meters high, taller than the Eiffel Tower. And it's been standing strong for around 550 million years. Yeah, let that sink in. Australia's First Nations peoples have lived on this land for over 60,000 years. That makes theirs one of the oldest continuous cultures on Earth. Think about that. 60,000 years of wisdom, connection to land, art, music, and stories passed down from generation to generation. The glow-up is real. Best time to see it? Sunrise or sunset? As the sun moves, Uluru literally changes color. Deep red, orange, purple, sometimes even gold. It's quiet, magical, like the earth is exhaling in slow motion. You can walk the Uluru Base Walk, about 10 km, and see the textures, cracks, and sacred sites up close. And right nearby, Kata Tjuta, the Olgas, another rock formation that's just as majestic with towering domes and dramatic gorges. Important note, my loves, don't climb Uluru. It's a sacred site, and climbing it is no longer allowed, out of respect for Anangu traditions. But trust me, walking around it, way more powerful anyway. Extra magic for the soul. At night, the stars here are insane. We're talking Milky Way level clarity. And if you go at the right time, you might catch Field of Light, a glowing art installation of 50,000 solar lights that dance across the desert floor. It's like walking through a galaxy. Wait, Sherry, what kind of stories are we talking about? Let me tell you one that's still written in the rock itself. A long time ago, in the Chukurpa, that's the Anangu word for Dreamtime, the spiritual beginning of everything, there was a great battle between two ancestral beings, Kunya, the Python woman, Liru, the venomous snake man. Kunya came to Uluru to protect her injured nephew. But when Liru attacked him with no mercy, Kunya was not having it. She stood her ground, raised her digging stick, and struck Liru down, defending her family with fierce power. That's the Anangu way. Stand strong, protect your kin, honor the land. And here's the wild part. You can actually see marks on the side of Uluru, deep grooves and scars, that the Anangu say are where Kunya's digging stick hit Liru. The rock itself remembers. So yeah, this isn't a fairy tale. It's part of a living spiritual world, still told by elders, still respected, and still shaping how people walk on this land today. I know Sydney and Melbourne get all the attention, but let me introduce you to Brisbane, aka Brissy if you're a local, aka the cool, confident middle sister who doesn't need to show off to stand out. This is Australia's third largest city, and honestly, she's the chill sister in the city lineup. Not too loud, not too flashy, but full of sunshine, smiles, and just the right amount of sparkle. Brisbane is known for its warm, subtropical weather. Like imagine, warm weather year-round. Yes, even in winter. You'll be in a sundress while others are freezing. The Brisbane River winds through the city with ferries, bridges, and riverside walks that make everything feel dreamy. South Bank. This is where Brissy really shows off. A city beach, yep, a beach, in the middle of the city. Art galleries, cafes, and that famous Ferris wheel. Parklands where everyone's either picnicking, rollerblading, or falling in love. It's giving rom-com energy. Here, people don't just go outside, they live there. Mornings start with a jog along the river. Afternoons, paddleboarding or grabbing brunch on a rooftop. Evenings, sunset drinks while the skyline glows. And the best part? Everyone's actually nice. Like, shockingly chill. She's the gateway to so much iconic Australia. Great Barrier Reef, Hop on a short flight or tour up the coast. Gold Coast, just an hour away for beaches, surfing, and theme parks. Sunshine Coast and Hinterland, for hikes, waterfalls, and rainforest magic. So it's the perfect base if you want a mix of city vibes and nature adventures. Brisbane is basically the launch pad of dreams. Calm at the center, but ready to take you everywhere. So if you're looking for a city that's bright, balanced, and full of sunshine energy, Brisbane's calling. If the East Coast is all hustle, Perth is like, sweetie, relax. Let's go to the beach and then maybe do something productive. Perth is the capital of Western Australia, and while she's often left out of the Sydney-Melbourne convo, think coastal calm meets golden sunsets with just a touch of, why don't more people talk about this place? She is way over on the west coast, facing the Indian Ocean with epic sunsets and chill energy all around. It's one of the most isolated major cities in the world. No other big cities for thousands of kilometers. Just ocean, outback, and a lot of space to vibe. It's closer to Bali than to Sydney. But don't let that fool you. This place is modern, clean, and buzzing in its own chill way. Sunshine Central. Over 300 sunny days a year, babe. Beaches for days, like Cottesloe Beach, where locals swim before work and sip cold drinks at sunset. Kings Park, one of the largest inner-city parks in the world, with wildflowers, epic views, and insta-perfect picnic spots. River plus ocean equals perfection. You get the best of both worlds here, with the Swan River winding through the city and turquoise waves crashing nearby. The lifestyle, surf in the morning, brunch by the river, then maybe check out a museum or nap under a tree. No pressure. The economy. Yep, it's chill. But Perth's also a mining powerhouse, especially in gold, iron, and natural gas. Yeah, there's serious money in the rocks here. The people, friendly, sun-tanned, and surprisingly international. Thanks to students, expats, and travelers who fell in love and never left. Maybe you will be one of them. And guys, while you're in Perth, don't just stop at the city. There are some absolutely iconic day trips just waiting to make your itinerary extra spicy. Rottnest Island. Just a ferry ride away. This is where you'll meet the quokka. Yes, babe, quokkas, aka the happiest animals on Earth. These little guys smile in selfies. No joke. It's Instagram gold and a dose of pure joy. Just don't touch. Let the cuteness come to you. Plus, white beaches, bike rides, and no cars. Only peace. Fremantle, or Freo, to sound like a local. This quirky little port town gives full-on artsy maritime charm. Think street music, weekend markets, indie bookstores, and some of the best craft beer in Australia. You go for a few hours and end up staying till the sunset. Pinnacles Desert. Want to feel like you just landed on Mars? Head north to the Pinnacles Desert, a landscape of golden sand and strange rock formations that look straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's weird. It's wonderful. It's perfect for a dramatic photo shoot. So, if you want a city with beach town ease, big city perks, and space to breathe, Perth is your place. Underrated, unbothered, and honestly, totally unforgettable. Say hello to Adelaide, South Australia's low-key legend. She's artsy, elegant, and has a thing for wine, galleries, and good vibes. Underrated? 100%. Unforgettable? Oh, just wait. While the East Coast gets all the buzz, Adelaide just glides under the radar. And honestly, that's part of her charm. The vibe here is calm, creative, and full of character. Art galleries, indie cinemas, and boutique theaters line the streets. The city loves a festival. Music, food, culture, you name it. And it's known as Australia's Festival City for a reason. The second biggest arts festival in the world. And let's talk about wine. Just a short drive away, you've got Barossa Valley and McLaren Vale, two of the world's top wine regions. Rolling vineyards, cellar doors, cheese boards, and yes, sipping Shiraz in the sun. As for the city itself, it's beautifully designed. Wide streets, parklands everywhere. A mix of old sandstone buildings and modern style. It's clean, organized, and totally walkable. You won't feel overwhelmed. You'll feel like you can breathe here. You're not far from Adelaide Hills, where you can hike scenic trails and find cafes tucked into the trees. So if you want a destination that's artsy, elegant, and full of that soft life energy, Adelaide's your girl. Quietly iconic and totally worth the trip. Canberra, the capital. You didn't see coming. Let's clear this up once and for all. No, Sydney isn't the capital of Australia. And no, it's not Melbourne either. It's Canberra, the brainy middle child of the country that stays low-key, but runs the whole show. Nestled in the Australian Capital Territory between Sydney and Melbourne, literally chosen as a compromise, Canberra is a planned city, designed with wide streets, clean zones, and perfect symmetry. It's giving, I have my life together vibes. What's here? Parliament House. This is where Australia's political drama unfolds. But politely. You can take a tour, watch debates live, and even stand on the grass roof. Yes, on the roof. Very on brand. National Museum of Australia, where stories from all over the country come together. Australian War Memorial, powerful, emotional, and beautifully done. Embassies District, a mini world tour. Each embassy is built in its country's architectural style. You'll feel like you're walking through Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, all in one leafy suburb. Culture? She's got it. Don't let the politics fool you. Canberra has major art, history, and nature energy. National Gallery of Australia, with works from Aboriginal artists to Monet-level legends. Lake Burley Griffin. Go cycling, paddleboarding, or just have a deep thoughts moment by the water. In spring, Floriade Festival blooms into town with millions of flowers and major selfie ops. Quiet, clean, smart. The brunch scene is thriving, and there's great coffee and hidden food gems tucked all over town. So yeah, Canberra isn't loud, flashy, or wild. She might not be on every tourist list, but she's the calm, collected queen running the whole empire. Be honest. How many of you first heard about the Great Barrier Reef? From Finding Nemo? Yep, same here. I mean, clownfish, sea turtles, that chill surfer dude vibe, iconic. But let me tell you, the real Great Barrier Reef? Way bigger, way brighter, and 100% real-life magic. It's actually the largest coral reef system on Earth. So big you can see it from space. Take that, Eiffel Tower. Over 2,300 kilometers long, home to 9,000 plus species. And yes, there are actual clownfish. So what can you do here? Snorkeling or diving, get up close with neon corals, rainbow fish, sea turtles. And yes, there are real-life crush turtles. They're slower than in the movie, but equally adorable. And maybe even a reef shark. Don't worry, they're the chill kind. You can visit it from Cairns or Port Douglas. Both are your main launch spots. They are tropical, chill, and full of reef tours, beach cocktails, and tan line regrets. And the colors? It's like swimming through a living painting. Bright blues, hot pinks, sunshine yellows, all glowing under the water like it's got a built-in filter. One thing to know? The reef is beautiful and fragile. Climate change and pollution are affecting it big time. So when you visit, choose eco-certified tours, skip the plastic, and be a kind little ocean angel. Okay, babe? So yeah, the Great Barrier Reef, it's more than a movie setting. It's a once-in-a-lifetime, goggles on, jaw dropped, did that fish just smile at me? Kind of experience. And one more thing, there are glass-bottom boat tours for my cuties who want to see the reef without getting wet. Iconic and very princess core. And that's it for today. Travelhearts, we're not done yet. Next time, get ready for Australia's wild side. From unique wildlife to flavors you'll never forget.